This is a demo of a mobile solution using FileMaker Go on the iPhone that has saved inside staff hours of work every day. Field technicians had been sending job information by email to the staff, who then manually entered the data into FileMaker Pro. A mobile version of the database gives field techs the tools they need to do their own paperwork. Now they can log into the database from a job site. The database needs to be as simple as possible, since field leads might be filling out their paperwork as they're packing up to leave the job, or while they're riding in a carpool to the next job. The home screen shows one button for each task the field lead needs to do. To start filling out paperwork, the field lead taps the Daily Record button. We show the lead the jobs he's assigned to for the day. That way, without searching, he sees the information he needs. All he has to do is tap the job he's just finished. The first step is checking the hours entered by the crew. They use their iPhone's GPS feature to check in when they arrive on a job site. We capture their clock-in time and location. If the lead agrees with the times, this step is done. If not, he can overwrite the start and end times. Every screen has a next button that moves to the next step in the process. This screen shows the projects on the job in the list on the left. On the right, the spa project is already added to the day's work. If he needs to add a new project to the list, the tech just taps the one he needs to select it. Then he taps Move Selected to add it to the list. When all the day's projects are selected, the lead taps the Next button. The next few screens are for assigning time and materials to a specific project. Here the lead taps Spa to select it. The selections are clearly marked, so it's easy to see what's happening on screen. And once again, tap the Next button to go to the next screen. Here the lead makes a brief note about the work they did and then taps Next. This screen lets the lead allocate hours to the selected billing code project. The All button allocates all a tech's hours to one billing code. To split hours between projects, the lead taps the Part button. A dialog box lets him enter the number of hours to be split for the current project. Clicking OK dismisses the dialog box, and then the Next button takes him to the next screen. This is a list of the materials that have been delivered to the job site. The lead can then mark all the items on a list as installed, or he can use the Part button to mark some of the items. The Return button on the right lets the lead mark items for return to the shop. The next screen lets the lead enter truck stock for the daily record. After this step, the lead can go back and allocate time and materials to any other billing codes he selected earlier. Now that the paperwork is done, an email button sends the report to the office and also checks the lead out from the job. The field techs have an even simpler interface. When they log in, they see the check-in, check-out screen. They can see their times for previous jobs for the day, and the single button available changes text to let them know what actions are available. To check in, they just tap the check-in button, and they're done again until it's time to check out. When Golka Electric started this project, their main goal was to move the responsibility for entering data to the people who were generating it. They wanted to save everyone time and make their data more accurate. These goals were met, and the project would have been considered successful if that was all that happened. But Golka also got an unexpected benefit. In the process of developing this new system, they found that communication between the office and the field actually increased. The technicians were offering suggestions to make their jobs easier, and so the office learned more about what was happening out in the field every day.